with the Pensacola Police Department. Do you have your license on you by any chance?
Police have just pulled over 57-year-old Daniel Wells. He doesn't know it yet, but the entire department has been tracking his every move for days, ever since he became the prime suspect in a decades-old brutal murder case.
Oh, wow.
You've avoided this day for 35 years. You have two options. Either you're going to spare this day coming for 35 years, you're wondering when you're going to get that knock at your door.
What the officers don't realize is that Daniel has no prior record. He's never even been charged with a crime. And if investigators can't uncover undeniable proof, the real killer could walk free. And the murder of a young mother who never made it home may remain unsolved forever.
I have irrefutable evidence that you're there. I'm not doing all this on a guess. I'm not doing all this on a hunch. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
On New Year's Day, 1985, 23-year-old Tanya McKinley rang in the new year at Daryl's, a popular Pensacola bar. It was a rare night out for the young mother, a brief escape from the responsibilities of caring for her 18-month-old son, Timothy. She laughed, drank, and mingled with friends and strangers alike, unaware that the night would end in horror. Sometime after 1:30 a.m., Tanya was last seen leaving the bar. Hours later, at 5:16 a.m., the celebration turned to tragedy. Passers-by stumbled upon a grim scene. Tanya's body lay discarded on the side of the road, 7 miles from Daryl's. She had suffered blunt force trauma to the head, and the bruising around her neck told a chilling story. She had been strangled. Her purse, shoes, and a bloodied towel lay scattered across the road. When forensics conducted a closer examination of the body, the primal levels of depravity they uncovered would send chills through all who were present. Semen samples extracted from her corpse would provide the DNA of a primary suspect. Initial investigations led the police to Tim Davidson, McKinley's possessive and violent partner. As the father to Tanya's son, Tim was one of the few people with a potential motive. When investigators looked into his background, they were able to gather some key details. Tanya's sister, Renee McCall, described him as abusive, claiming that he threw Tanya out of the house while she was pregnant. She also told officers that he once attempted to run Tanya over during an incident.
Oh, wow.
To cement him as a suspect, police uploaded Davidson's information into the CODIS familial database. Despite their strong suspicions, his DNA was not a match for the crime scene, ruling him out. Police also spoke to several witnesses at the bar that night, but nothing concrete came up. Slowly, the trail began running cold. With their key suspect ruled out, the events of that night became something of a cautionary tale for locals. Eventually, law enforcement was left with nothing but rumors and tips. Meanwhile, public interest remained thanks to periodic media coverage on platforms like WEAR TV3, where they highlighted the anniversary of McKinley's death. Months turned into years, years turned into a decade, and a decade became 30 years. The investigation had all but lost its steam, and its most promising leads dried up. Finally, in 2020, developments in advanced genetic genealogy reignited the case. This emerging technology allowed investigators to build a family tree using the crime scene DNA. In Tanya's case, police were able to identify one suspect that could be a potential match with the DNA acquired back in 1985.
Well, yeah.
But there was nothing concrete yet. To nail this, they had to be 100% certain. It's the early hours of March 18th, 2020 in Pensacola, Florida. 57-year-old Daniel Wells is on a commute home from work, unaware of the twist that was about to change everything.
Hey, good, how are you doing? I'm Officer Earhart with the Pensacola Police Department. Do you have your license on you by any chance? Thank you.
Registration?
That's okay right now. Because of the virus and everything, do you mind talking to me outside? Okay. We'll just step right back here to my car. That way, the contagion and all that kind of stuff.
How you doing, Miss Wells?
Yes, we do.
How you doing?
Miss Wells, you're going to have to come with us. We're going to be bringing you down to the police station, have a conversation. These two officers will be taking you down.
What?
Sir, we'll discuss it when we get down there, but you're going to have to get in the car with them. Let me get your keys for you. Yeah, I'm with you. I'll get your keys for you. It's no chance to push over right here.
Officers apprehend Wells as the prime suspect in Tanya McKinley's murder
Bro,
investigation.
imagine just driving
They
home
take
from
him
work
into
and getting
custody
picked
without
up like
incident.
that 35 years.
Now, it may have seemed sudden,
That's some
even
good
unexpected, but investigators were working with solid evidence, the kind that would soon speak for itself. But the moments that follow his arrest will prove to be the most delicate. The detectives need to find Daniel's motives for a strong case against him. And with nearly 4 decades since the incident, they must avoid hazy recollections and gather hard facts. How they choose to collect this information unveils a side of the interrogation playbook that you rarely get to see.
In the mid-'80s. Do you know a girl named Tanya McKinley?
Tanya McKinley, no.
She was on Milton High School.
Tanya McKinley, I knew a Tanya,
Or Tanya Etheridge.
no. No, oh, no,
Do you remember her if you knew her? I mean, like if it was somebody you dated in high school,
no, no.
you'd remember that, right? Okay.
Only Tanya I knew was Tanya Lynn. I went to school with.
Yeah. Or she probably would have been like a year ahead of you in school.
I don't know, the name doesn't ring a bell, no.
I mean, that's kind of who we were talking about. And it's going to be kind of strange if you don't know her at all.
No, I don't. I don't know her at all.
Would it surprise you if in 1985, were you in Collier County and got arrested for driving a suspended driver's license down there by Naples?
I was working
You're working down there?
and made a, yeah, I remember that.
Remember
That's
that?
the only thing I guess, the only time I got a ticket or anything.
Just all the time you got in
I
trouble?
think so.
The detectives attempt to confirm Daniel's address history, questioning him on whether or not he lived on Elmcrest Drive in Pensacola. The significance of 4237 Elmcrest Drive lay in the fact that it was Daniel Wells's last known address at the time of Tanya's death. It also drew the attention of investigators due to its proximity to Peacock Drive, the location where her body was eventually discovered.
So on New Year's Eve, going from 1984 to 1985, remember what you're doing that night?
No.
What would you normally have done on a New Year's Eve during that time frame?
Maybe go out to Kevin's Little Playa or something like that on the beach or
Like to go out to the beach?
to go.
So where do you normally hang out at? What bars? I mean, you worked for Chan's,
Right.
but you did culinary. Would you ever go to the bars?
Not very
In
often.
Gregory or on Davis?
Not downtown, no.
If you went out, you would go to
Usually the beach.
Hmm.
That's where I'd be.
With Dan's, there was the one
Daryl's.
hotel in Daryl's,
there's one.
but they were all kind of on the backside of University Mall back then. There's 3 there.
You remember a third one back there? You remember Daryl's and Chan's?
I don't remember Daryl's.
You don't remember Daryl's? They're in the very back
I
there.
remember Bennigan's.
Bennigan's is the other place that's back there. Look at two.
This struck as something odd to the detectives. 3 bars were mentioned in the area, yet Daniel makes it a point to indicate that he doesn't remember Daryl's specifically, the one bar that he and Tanya McKinley were last seen at prior to her death. By the way, if you're finding this video interesting so far, please do us a favor. Make sure to hit like and also hit subscribe and help us get to 1 million subscribers. Now, let's dive back in.
What would you picture yourself back then doing as a thing? Hanging out with friends, going to somebody's
we always
house,
have
going
a
out.
group of people, yeah. I was never alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So is anything that's talking about, old times and stuff, that jog your memory about Elmcrest? About a house on Elmcrest?
No. Once I rented a place, I'm just trying to think. I don't know where Elmcrest is.
When you would go out
I rent a
on
house.
New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
because you're a young guy, would you be out like looking for anybody, like company, a woman, or anything like that?
No. Usually I was with a group of friends or whatever.
Ever get lucky?
Yeah, I get lucky. Oh man, Yeah, back in those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was usually out at like
Were you adverse to like one night stands?
occasionally. Yeah.
Because I
But
mean, most,
normally you meet somebody and get to know them.
most guys are not adverse that if you're at a bar and you strike a conversation with a girl and
Right.
she's willing, you're not going to turn it down.
Right. Yeah.
Girls might, but guys usually don't. And so.
Yeah, I had a few one night stands. It's Halloween. I can remember. That was out at Kevin's Little Five. Because we used to, you could rent hotel rooms for winter rates or whatever. And I was working out at Woodcraft there too.
Right, so that'll get you closer to that.
Mm-hmm. For a week or two, with a couple friends, we'd go to a place or whatever.
Still don't remember Elmcrest.
I don't remember the address. Doesn't sound familiar. I mean, the name.
I guess you've gone out.
I don't know her.
Don't know her at all.
No, I've
You
never
never had
seen her.
contact with
Never.
Any idea what we're talking about?
Never
yet?
seen her
No.
before. But your
I know.
DNA's in her?
I don't know what. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
All right, let's cut to the chase. So that young lady that showed you a picture of,
Right.
New Year's Eve 1984 going 1985. January 1st, early morning 1985.
Okay.
Was found dead on the side of a road. And I have the evidence.
Look at him. Yep.
You're the one
he
that's
just
there.
he just hit
Oh.
the head, Bob. See?
I have irrefutable evidence that you're there. I'm not doing all this
Right.
on a guess.
I hear you,
not
but
doing all
I
this.
don't know.
On a hunch. Dan,
Yeah,
telling you, you're there.
I wasn't there.
At this point, it seems like Daniel's confident. After all, if they had anything worth getting him with, it would have been used a long time ago. But could Wells lie his way out of a 1 in 700 billion match?
The kind of crime shows or just news stories about crime or stuff like that, cold case files, anything like that.
No.
Do you know about DNA?
Yeah.
DNA is actually just as positive, but not more positive fingerprints.
Right.
So, I can prove to literally 1 in 700 billion chances you were there. That's where we're at. I'm not asking you,
Right.
okay? We're not asking you if you're there. Honestly,
I don't. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It
it's
has
been
been a one night
35
thing.
years.
Yeah.
It's been 35 years. This is the first time you've probably talked to the police about this. I'm sure of that.
yeah.
Right? Have you noticed anything unusual for the last couple of weeks?
No.
Nobody around you looked unusual, seen a bunch of police cars for no reason, nothing
No.
like that.
Felt like somebody was following you.
No.
No, only happened.
The thing is that your DNA is at this site, right? On this person.
It is nobody else's except yours. There's no other explanation. Right? It can't be a possibility
No.
somebody else's DNA. Your DNA is at this scene.
Dan, I get this is your life. This is probably freaking you out a little bit,
I just.
right? But listen to me. There's a story here, right? And either you can choose to give that story about what happened, the chain of events that led to what ultimately happened as to why we're here, and you have a part to play in that. If you don't, it starts to look pretty bad as to why you're not explaining it.
I don't
Do you understand what I'm saying?
understand. I have never hurt anybody in my life. That's what's. I've had one night stands and stuff before, but it's like.
Have you had a one-night stand with her before?
No, I don't know her. I'm telling you, I cannot recognize her. I don't know the name.
Dan,
It's like you went back to school days. I
the
don't know.
only
anybody.
reason you're not telling us that you know who she is because you're afraid that somehow we'll find out that you're responsible for her death. We already know that you are.
That's
No
what I'm
way,
trying to
man.
explain to you.
I hear you.
So just listen, right? This has been 35 years ago, right? This has been 35 years that you haven't had to face this, right? And all of a sudden, one day you're at work, you run your work day, everything's fine, you're on your way home, all of a sudden you get pulled over an hour later in this room and we're telling you this. It's a shock. And totally normal human behavior to be defensive about. Nobody wants to admit, much like you sat there for a while and didn't want to admit that you had exposed yourself and masturbated women. We had to go through this whole process where you're like, nope, oh, well, yeah, well, I did a little bit while I was peeing. And she said something, and I said something, and that was it. Oh, wait, no, there was another time. We went through that whole process with you, right?
Right.
We're starting it over again. But we're going to end up in the same place because we're not here by accident. I'm being honest with you. I don't really like playing games.
The detectives aren't lying here. The process of finding Daniel as the main suspect was unmistakable. The officers trailed him to preserve the element of surprise, preventing him from tampering with any new evidence. Given the fact that investigators had waited for 35 years since the murder, they couldn't risk anything that would destroy their ironclad case. It wouldn't take until March 2nd of 2020 when a surveillance team would follow Wells to see if he was a match for the DNA. They got their sample in the form of a cigarette that he tossed out at 9:40 a.m. on March 4th. Tests were carried out, and the cigarette DNA proved an exact match for the 1985 crime scene. Wells was then arrested and brought in for questioning 2 weeks later on March 18th, resulting in the present interrogation.
This was not gentle. This was not an accident. And if you're going to let the evidence tell a story, it paints a very ugly picture. Your opportunity is to soften that because we understand there are other dynamics that go on. We're open to the fact because we've heard it time and time again. We don't go into anything with a closed mind because there's been too many times we go in thinking one thing and we walk out thinking something totally different because then we hear the other side of the story. That's how we operate from experience. But I'm going to be honest with you, right? Because that's all I can do with you. We're following you because we need DNA, right? So we have DNA from the scene. Week and a half, 2 weeks ago now, on your way into work, you threw a cigarette butt out the window.
There's a way, you're on your way up to a shop, I believe, on Halifax, and you're driving from the shop up Pace, and there may have been a police car behind you. And then all of a sudden that police car stops and blocks all traffic right behind you. Remember seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what you did just before that? You threw your cigarette butt out the window. And I was in that police car.
There's two FDLE agents right behind you.
And we picked up that cigarette butt, we submitted, and it came back as a match. So we know that you were at the scene. That's not a debatable fact.
I'm just,
Yeah, you're blown away.
it's just, I don't know someone I had sex with or what, but I have never heard anybody. It's what I'm saying. This just is blowing me away.
See, he's trying to play it off.
There's
Trying
a
to act
couple
like
different
they're
ways
fucked
to
in the
look
bar
at
or
it.
something.
And
she
the thing
got-
is, this is
she
why
went home.
Daniel
killed on
continues to
her way.
deny ever being with Tanya that night, but the officers hammer in on their undeniable evidence against him.
1995, I mean, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
right?
Right.
This was a pretty big deal back then. Didn't papers a lot. It's on the news.
I don't remember it.
So how
I'm just,
how can your DNA end up with her?
unless we had sex, that's the only reason, I don't
I'm
know.
not asking I'm not asking you to theorize. I'm asking you to tell me because you were there. How did your DNA end
And
up
it
with
was
this?
her. I was with her, I guess.
I
I was with her.
guess, and I'm not trying to.
But I don't remember her. I don't remember the name, the face means, I don't remember her.
Yeah.
But if you're in and out partying or something like that, I mean, it happened pretty regularly.
So would you think, like we talked about earlier, that there's after 35 years, there's lots of things that are kind of vague in memories, except for the specific life events,
Yeah.
like in 1986, right? 1985, excuse me, when the space shuttle blew up. I know exactly where I was standing when I heard it, because that's a significant event in my life, right?
Right.
So you get significant events in your life that you remember exactly where you were,
Right.
what you were doing when they happened. Don't you think that if you had sex with a girl, you were out partying New Year's Eve, you met a girl, you picked her up, you were in the car, right? You had sex with her, and then the next morning on the news, you find out she's dead. You remember that.
I would, yeah. Yeah, I would remember it.
So that's the most.
But I mean, I don't know. It's like I don't know.
Hey,
That's the most
Jack,
innocent.
I am not defending the guy whatsoever. I'll tell you that right now. No defense to this guy. Sometimes you can get blackout drunk, and if you get drunk enough, you can forget things. No defense. He could have played that card.
Scenario I can give you.
Right. I don't know. It's
Do you think there was a time that you were, I mean, back then, were you drinking so much that you
no,
had a
I
hard
would
time?
remember. I don't forget. I mean, I've got a good memory.
Right. So you remember if you had sex with a girl the next day, she was on the newspaper dead. Even if you didn't know who she was. You'd remember the next day when they put her picture in the paper 2 days later, oh my God, I was just having sex with her 2 nights ago in New Year's Eve.
I guess I would remember if I'd seen it. I don't know.
I'm just trying to throw some logical stuff there. Dan, I'm trying to help you out here. Because I'm telling you, the picture that this evidence paints is not one
No
that
defense.
you
I
want
don't
to
know
go
how
out there.
logical that is, though.
without
It's not very
explanation.
logical.
There's room there to mitigate some of that evidence, right?
When confrontation doesn't work, detectives change tactics, appealing to Daniel's emotions by bringing up his relationship with his son.
Or now. Stay in contact with him.
All the time.
Very good. That's hard to do sometimes. I got a son that's in the Air Force. Spent 2 years in Japan. Now he's in Biloxi, which is just 2.5 hours down the road. We have a good relationship, but we might not talk for 2 months. Right? There's times he does it. We're like, hey, you're just a couple hours down the road. Are you gonna come by and visit sometime? Because it's easy to lose that when there's a distance. But you and Morgan still have a good relationship.
Yes. A great relationship.
Did you ever come here and visit? When was the last time you came here and visited?
About a year ago.
Did you ever go out there and visit?
He hasn't been there since he's been there. He moved there from Kansas City, and
Does his mom live out there?
she moved out there. Yeah,
Okay.
she moved to Kansas City.
Streaming. What are you
So
doing?
we're not really talking so much.
About to play the game of
You haven't had a great relationship with your sisters for the last several years. Your mom and dad are
Need
passed.
cut water? You get
You got an ex-wife.
Yeah.
Do you have a relationship with her?
Huh?
Or is it just like,
She calls.
does she call you?
Yeah.
Is it about Morgan or is it just?
No, well, I told her we have got a great relationship with his
Yeah, I got
with
caught
his mother.
on a murder
My second
35
wife,
years
she
later.
would call.
That's good though.
Check
Wait,
on-
He had a one night stand with a girl, and I guess killed her. His DNA was in her at least. So the only way he wouldn't have killed her is they fucked at the bar, which he's not even playing that card. But they could have had sex at the bar and left and totally split ways, and she got ditched on somebody on the road, on the side of the road. But yep, he got caught. They were following him for like 3 weeks. The police department followed him for 3 weeks, and they fucking picked they were driving behind him on his way to work one morning, and he threw a cigarette butt out the window, and they stopped behind him and they picked it up, and they tested that for DNA to get the DNA match. No, he threw out a cigarette butt, and they just by luck of the draw found him. Yeah, I guess, or maybe they didn't ever realize until they had like they were like, oh shit, we could test that. Like, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he had an ashtray and his ashtray was full in those trucks, so he just threw it out or something. I don't know. He didn't make an excuse for that. Yeah. Well, I don't think they were going through his trash and all that shit. He said he didn't notice them. He said that. And the cops were like, yeah, we kind of noticed. You didn't really know where we were. So it's at first they kind of confronted him, but now they're playing on into his emotions. They're asking about his son and his family and about to get deep. But yeah, I want to get a cut water. You can go look for a little. You can go look for a little. You're not even on camera. I want to hold them. Just one of them.
Look for what?
A free 2-player game. We can play a game if you want. Text you now. Or you can play this shooter game with me. We don't have to kill people. We can use pepper balls and arrest people, and we don't kill them. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's very realistic. You're not gonna like it. I'm kind of just teasing, but we'll see.
I mean, see how I'm doing.
That's good. That's healthy. That's probably helped keep you level these last several years, right? That you and her can have relationships with Morgan, can grow up and not feel some of the same things that you kind of mentioned about your
I've
parents.
always had a good
Yeah.
relationship with my ex-wife, with his mother, and even my
Those
second
Long
wife.
Islands are,
You know,
they're 13%.
So
They're
what
freaking
I don't
strong.
think, and I don't, only knowing you is the last hour or so that we have spent in here, right? I haven't known you before this. But you don't seem like a cold-hearted person.
I'm not. I mean, I don't.
So I would think it appears to me that you care what people think about you.
Yeah.
That's why you're embarrassed about me.
Not really.
I mean, to a certain extent. I mean, I think we're all like, I'm not going to change who I am to satisfy people. But your image to Morgan, especially what you do, how you look to Morgan, is important because you're a good father, right? And you want to be a good father to him so that he grows up and is a better person than you are.
Right.
I think that's all our goals as parents. My kids, I want them to grow up, be a better person than I am. And I'm sure that's what you want. I feel like you're the type of person that will want that for Morgan.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm telling you, very near future, right? When the story comes out and the details of this come out, if it goes out without an explanation of what happened, right? Your story of what happened, it is going to be clear to Morgan that you're responsible. And without an explanation on how it got to that point, he is going to be left to fill in those blanks just like we are. Something happened.
The tactic finally seems to work as Daniel's wall of denial begins to crack.
I was with her and stuff, but I didn't give her a ride home. And there was a group of us. Oh, God. Because I guess she lived over in San Jose County or something. But Bobby Hicks and a guy named Ralph James, they were with me. And there was a group of people I went to school with that were there. And we did have sex in the parking lot. Other than that, well, no, actually, at the house, I guess, too. That's where John Pendergast lived.
Was it the house on Hillcrest?
I guess, yeah, that must have been, you know,
So
that's
you were
the
living
address I don't recall. But I would stay with him every now and then.
Was he out with you that night?
No, he wasn't. Those are the guys they were. And came by the house, and but they left with her.
At this moment, Daniel tries to point fingers, but the evidence pointed right back at him.
And she wanted a ride home. And we went by my house, and we just escalated from that. She hit her in the head, and it knocked her out. And it was a traumatic blow, and it killed her.
What happened that made it get out of control?
I think we just got kind of an argument or something. I can't remember what it was.
Was it about having sex?
No, she was willing to.
Was
But
it?
then Ralph and those guys, they stopped by for a while, and then they left. And
Were you having sex with her?
plus I had before, yeah.
And
we
then
had
she
before.
tried to withdraw it, and that's what led to it? So like in the middle of it, did she want to stop?
We had consensual sex and stuff, and I just and
What happened that made things?
I just
Was it something she said?
I don't know.
I mean, can we be real here? Did she like comment on your sexual performance or
No.
something?
No, it
Was
was.
it
It was
good?
just. It was. Yeah, it was. But it was
Did she want to leave and you didn't want to leave yet?
something like that.
Here we go.
I don't remember.
And here we go again. Well,
Yeah.
we're trying to get
Trying
you
to
to
figure
escape
it out.
that.
I can't remember. I just know
But you're the one that was there.
Right.
So do something simple. You said you hit her in the head.
Yeah.
What'd you hit her in the head with?
It was a cutting board.
Cutting board?
Yeah, like a wooden log.
Wooden log cutting board. At your house. The one on Elcrest? So you were just staying up there with Pendergrass? And that's where this happened at.
Was anyone else there?
Earlier there were some
So you
guys
say-
there, but then it was later on in the evening and stuff like that.
So Bobby and Ralph came over there while you were there with her? Had you already had sex with her then?
Yeah, once.
Once.
And then, we were,
So then they came over, they hung out for a little bit with y'all, had some drinks, and then they left.
right.
And then you
So
said
we
y'all,
got kind of into a little bit of an argument or whatever, and from drinking and stuff. It just kind of got out of hand.
so you, thinking cutting board, you're in the kitchen arguing?
I was standing in the kitchen and
Chip.
she was
You had sex in the
wanting to
bedroom,
go.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
And you said once, so there was a second time. Was it after you hit her?
Yes, it was.
Don't I owe you cash
So you hit her.
or something?
You said it was a fatal blow.
I think from the ballpark.
She was unconscious at least. So then you had sex with her a second time while she was
Well,
unconscious.
not really sex, but
If I don't, then I
You
don't.
tried.
We had
If I
sex,
do, then
and it
here's
was like
15
a-
and put
I
that
was
towards your
good believe
pizza.
what had happened.
Just get like
And I couldn't get her to respond.
So you stopped.
Yeah.
So was she-
$6.99, right? Were you doing Domino's or
I think
Papa
it's
John's has
$6.99.
$6.99 too?
You think?
I took her down the road
And
Just
what?
do
in my vehicle, and
Which vehicle?
I don't know what I was trying to do.
She likes mushrooms
I think it was my
and
Ford. I think it was my truck.
pepperoni and mushrooms with extra sauce
So
and
say
then
150 that she got the
make it
ticket
well
and
done.
stuff for it.
I don't know if I had that truck down there. That was a company truck.
I know. So you think you had a pickup truck?
oh,
Where'd you
drive
put
it, Jada.
Just on the side of the road.
I mean, in the truck, bed, cab.
Passengers.
Where were you gonna get it from? Were you getting it from Domino's already?
Did you wake up though? When
I
did
checked her bolts and all that stuff, and I was
You
freaked
can
out.
make it well
Before or
done
after
in
you
special
left her body?
instructions. Or
Before.
how did you eventually kill
it's
her?
at the very bottom, you know.
I think it's strangulation. I don't know, we get
Fucking
to
give him $5 tip in cash. There you
Fine.
go, easy peasy. You have to give him $20 or whatever.
Where was she at when you strangled her? Was it on the place where you brought her to, or was it in the house?
the house.
What you use?
Flames.
Now, you said that you had sex with her a second time after she was hurt.
I didn't. I
I'm just trying to piece together the reason.
Right.
For you.
We were going. We were going to have sex. We were again, and we didn't, and we kind of got into it a little bit.
So it was over one.
She slapped me, and I just, and so I don't know, just I hit her with it.
There's indications that the sex would have happened after she's unconscious too. So did you have sex with her after you hit her?
You said yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I guess yeah.
So she wasn't a willing participant in that. But that's what the argument was about.
Right.
Letting that.
Second time.
But then you realized she really wasn't conscious.
Right. And it's like.
So you kind of lost interest at that point, which was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So I mean, it kind of made me think that maybe the argument was that you wanted sex again, she didn't want to. That led to the argument. That led to her slapping you. That led to you hitting her in the head, and then you had sex with her again. Did the strangulation occur after that sex or before?
Before.
Yeah. So hit her in the head, she goes out.
Right.
You strangle her.
Right.
Right? And then you have sex with her again, at least partially. You try.
Yeah.
You're trying to have sex with her again, you realize, oh shit, she's really hurt. Take her out, you put her in a truck, you drive around, and push her out and dump her on the side of the road.
Yeah,
Nothing.
like a bag of trash.
With no more stories to weave and a stack of evidence glaring at him, Daniel.
This guy fucking killed a girl on New Year's Eve in 1985, and they fucking caught him 35 years later. And they fucking pieced it all together. They fucking followed him for 3 weeks, and they got a cigarette butt that he flicked out of the window to test for DNA to match. So, just to let you know. Don't put your shit out the window, you fucking. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, like, that's crazy they can do that and use that as evidence. Which, I mean, I understand. It's just trash. Like, you discarded it. But still, like, bro. Could they go through your trash? I think touching a trash can is illegal, though. Could be wrong. But yeah, he got 35 years later, he's driving home from work. He gets pulled over. They fucking got his ass. I was gonna say if those are like $3 or $4. Yeah, they kind of went away with the garlic knots. They just have like bread balls now. They just take the pizza dough, roll it up, and though it'll probably come with the icing still. Yeah, snag those. Why not? I'm drinking. What'd you get? Mhm. Like a regular thin crust? Like, what'd you get? Cheese or just pepperoni? All right, I'm down. Let's check it out. Dude, these cut waters are strong, bro. That's what, yeah. I didn't know if he was or not, but that's what I was basically trying to ask. It's like when he texts back, I was just gonna say, "Good. I'm glad you. Did you have a good time?" He's probably slaughtered. We did beat him 33-8 though. We fucking whooped their ass. Yo, I'm double streaming it. Look, I'm streaming on YouTube. You can see me right here. Skadoosh. And I'm streaming on Kick. Skadoosh. I'm double streaming. Find me on YouTube and Kick. I kind of got more viewers with Twitch though. I'm not trying to be hating on Kick, but
all have populations of more than 10 million people and large cities, Indiana doesn't. Which begs the question, why didn't Indiana grow in the same way as the other Great Lakes states?
right now or another time? Good. We'll save it. We'll save it till next
I still
time.
got tons of people that are eating them.
Yo, look at the front of her quads.
You look familiar from somewhere. You a CrossFitter? No. Bodybuilder?
Bodybuilding.
You ever done a show?
No, so I don't know. I don't know where.
Do you ever do anything, like go anywhere?
No.
Okay. What's your name?
Lauren.
Ow.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Come on, Lauren.
Get
5.
around it.
Oh, come on, one more.
There we go. Pull, pull, pull.
Here we go. Bro.
That's $9.
Awesome. Thanks.
What are you gonna do with the money? You gonna buy drugs with it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just kidding. Don't buy drugs and don't buy steroids out there. You look familiar from somewhere.
Sorry, it looks better right here. Look at this. Look at that. I can't even show it with the mouse. Look at that. That's a friggin'. That's a man's thigh. Good for her. Yo, check it out. Let me show you what I got. I got this from her.
Turn any wet dry vacuum into a detailer's dream with this power kit. Perfect for detailing vehicles, boats, RVs, and even around the shop or garage. Features
That's a wet vac.
an ultra flexible 10-foot hose and 7 specialized
Comes with 2 scrubbers, all the different attachments for different hoses,
attachments.
and 2 different brushes.
Get yours today, only at Harbor Freight.
Bro, I'm about to lower the prices, bro. We haven't gotten any hits. No. The 4 hits I got were scams. The only other hit I got was this lady that didn't seem like a scam. She was like, address, look at it. What's the lowest you can do? I said 2030 South, come look at it. I'll negotiate with you in person. And she has 7 reviews, so, but yeah, bro, nobody else. Here, let's pull it up on Marketplace, see how many clicks we're getting. We've gotten 99 clicks on the Cherokee, and we've gotten 44 clicks on the Ford, which is dog shit. Like, I know it's crazy, but my fucking my 300, and it's a totally different car. Hey, bro. They quick with it. Sunday night? Everybody's treating the Sabbath for real, huh? I had to get this though because the 10-foot hose. Normally, a 10-foot hose is $30 by itself, and with a small shop vac, with us having it in there, it just blows dust all around the car as you're vacuuming the car, so it does nothing. So I have to like set it outside to do it. So yeah.
I just picked up this.
Ryobi.
All right, welcome back.
The same kit for $60. So
All right, well,
big difference. But if you want to,
Good evening. I'm John Yak.
play some zombies, play some Ready or Not or something. If you don't, if you're watching a show,
I'm Mr. B.
shit, bro.
Hey, guy.
Just streaming, watching YouTube.
This-
Care if I hit your vape though? Oh, you got that freshie, huh? I gotta turn that hoe down to eco. What show are you watching? Demon Slayer?
I visit.
How much longer are you gonna be watching?
Let's just start with.
Like how many more seasons do you have, or shows, or what? I don't know. Is it in seasons? Well.
Birkenau was
Why not? Man.
I'm.
Today we're at Harbor Freight to buy every single Icon tool they make. Oh! Oh God. Now, if you've never heard of the Icon line, they are Harbor Freight's top tier tools. They mimic the likes of Snap-on and Nipex. We, over the years, have bought a lot of them. They're relatively cheap, they're really well made, and they have a lifetime warranty.
Yeah, so today we're at our local Harbor Freight to buy every single Icon tool they have. Then we'll talk about how they work, why they even exist, and along the way we'll figure out which ones you need to buy and which ones you can get away without.
Grab one of these.
Oh, 1,700 bucks.
1,700 bucks.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, dude.
Go for it.
Oh yeah.
That.
Literally everything.
If it says icon on it, we're buying it.
Master set.
Another cart. Good.
Yes, 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 yes.
Boom. Multiple sets, because you don't know what if one's better than the other. That's true. The little guy. 21 inches.
Oh my god.
That's too big. Get these S jaws. Oh, thank you. We're shopping. We're tool shopping. This is like a kid's fantasy.
This is like a dad's fantasy, really. Cart number 3. Fresh cart coming in. Drop me a gold wrench in
I
there.
see you read it.
So many keys.
Give it to me. I want more.
Thousands of teeth in my arm. I got I think we got everything.
Lightning Jerry has finally built the ultimate speed machine and is about to embark on setting a world speed record. Months of work and multiple YouTube videos later, it all comes down to this. He puts on his leather gloves, takes a look at his helmet. Where he's going, he doesn't need a helmet. Jerry turns the key on his motorcycle, starts the engine, cocks the throttle. We hear the engine rev. That's right, folks. Lightning Jerry is about to go 1,000 miles per hour. Okay, and here we go. He takes off. He's shifting into first, second, third. He's all the way up to 350 miles an hour. Fourth gear, 450. Fifth gear, 565 miles an hour. Shifts into seventh gear. He's now at 600, 700 miles an hour. 800. 900, 920, 970, 980, 990. The bike is shaking. It's almost falling apart. He looks down. Can he do it? 996. I wish he had his helmet on right now. So does he. 997, 998, 999. Oh my gosh, is he gonna do it?
Big thanks to today's sponsor, candles. That's right, candles, wax. You can light it on fire, get rid of bad smells. Pretty cheap at $49.99. It is a candle.
Don't you hate when an ad interrupts your most favorite YouTube video at the worst time? Well, thanks to YouTube Premium, you don't have to worry about interruptions. Forget about ads getting blasted all over the content you love watching. I've personally had YouTube Premium for a while now, and I absolutely love it. If you want to try it out, I got a special link for a 2-month free trial of YouTube Premium. All you got to do is click the link in the description below. Thank you guys for supporting the companies and support us here at Big Time.
Hey, Jared, did you break that land speed record or what?
Uh-oh. Let's get back to the action.
Huge thanks to today's sponsor, Candles. That's right, Candles, sponsoring the channel again. It's a candle. All right, it's time to check out. It's gonna be a doozy. Got a big one for you, sir.
Okay. Has anyone ever done this?
No.
You need a nut. Okay, we also have purchased Icon toolboxes. Okay, total. What's our total?
That's exactly what I said.
Is $14,633.64.
Yeah, so what are we gonna do? That's a big win right there. That's a big dub for me. Hey, at least you're an inside track club member.
Yeah, do I get points for this?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Now, of course, you don't need to go out there and buy every single Icon tool. We're just doing this because we work on cars a lot, and hopefully one day we'll have our own shop, so we'll definitely need all these tools at some point. But there's undoubtedly a bunch that if you were trying to build your own toolkit, you should probably skip. So today, we're gonna tell you which tools we think are absolutely necessary and which ones are just nice to have. Yeah, now of course we thought about buying some really nice tools, a big Snap-on assortment, but that would literally bankrupt us. And there's a Harbor Freight 5 minutes away from my house, so we figured we might as well go to Harbor Freight and get these Icon tools. They're very nice. A lot of people say that they're very similar to Snap-on tools, which sounds pretty good to me because you get them at a fraction of the price.
Clones of the big boys.
That's right. So you don't necessarily need to go get Icon tools for yourself, but for us, they are just what we need. High quality at a good price.
Yeah, and at the end of this, we are going to tally the equivalent costs it would be if we went with Snap-on and purchased them. What do you think?
It's gonna be a massive number, six figures for sure.
Yep, I think $120,000. It's like a house.
$2 million. Yeah, I think you're about right. I was gonna say 118.
Okay, 118. You undershot me.
Yep.
Son of a.
Yep.
So what we have done today is organize all of our tools into a couple different categories, starting first with sockets.
Sockets, one of the most ubiquitous tools of all time. And we got a lot of different varieties here.
We have a lot of different varieties and we have them in all sizes. So typically we have a 1/4, a 3/8, and a 1/2 inch.
Yep, those are the most standard drive sizes. And these are some all-in-one kits that Harbor Freight offers. These are like service kits, pretty common stuff. Great first toolkit. If you have no tools, this is a good place to start.
Yeah, if I were starting out, I would have a kit like this and it would get me through the majority of things.
We've all had kits like these.
And they're relatively inexpensive. I think it's $150 for the 3/8 and $100 for the 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
So pretty good. But we also bought every single no skip set in every single size that they had, starting with 1/4 inches.
What do you mean by no skip set?
So no skip set meaning that if it starts at, let's say 7mm and goes to 19, you don't skip any iteration going up to that.
Yeah, there are some less common fastener sizes that tool manufacturers over the years have skipped those sizes on, and then every once in a while you need that size, and you just don't have it.
It's rare, but
when you need it,
you need it. Now we, like Job said, we have our standard shallow sockets, so those are going to be at the top of the chest. You're going to use those probably the majority of the time.
Yeah, so these are the standard shallow sockets in 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. They're chromoly coated, so they're nice and shiny. You can clean them off well, but they're not meant to be used with impact tools.
Right.
One nice thing that Icon does, which really is a nice thing that Snap-on does, is that they'll offer 3 sizes. So you got shallow, and you got deep, of course, but then you have mid-deep.
Yeah, semi-deep.
Yeah.
And my experience with using these semi-deep sockets, which is kind of a new thing for me. I've never been a semi-deep guy. I either go deep or I go shallow. The semi-deeps, you can kind of use them as your solo socket set for the majority of cases.
It's nice to have an in-the-middle option. That said, I would say while you definitely need a shallow and a deep, I think the mids are just nice to have.
Yeah.
Mid-length sockets in general, I think, go into the nice to have category.
Yes, while the shallows and the deep, gotta have them.
Gotta have them.
Since that is the first thing going in the...
Ready? I'm ready, sir.
...thing going in the box. Let's unbox some stuff and put it in another box.
I don't know if we mentioned that, but we are going to set up our box while we go through this.
Yeah.
Impact sockets?
Yeah, so traditionally, a lot of guys will just take their nice chrome-plated sockets and put them on the end of an impact gun and go to town. I've done it.
Me too.
You're in a pickle. You got to get work done.
Yeah.
But in the world out there of engineering and technology, guys have created tools specifically for impacts, gun stuff.
That's right. That's exactly right, Jeremiah. The problem with chrome vanadium sockets is that they're very hard and they can explode if you put too much impact on them.
Now, real quick, have you ever had one pop on you?
I've had them crack.
Yeah, I've never had them
Explode. Yeah.
So we have a nice range of impact sockets here.
Most commonly, you're going to be using these on half-inch drive things, but we do have some 3/8 options here as well, which is nice. So we've got 3/8 short impact sockets. We've got some deep 3/8, and then of course we've got our deep and shallow half-inch variants.
Yeah, and these are thin wall, which is kind of nice. So a lot of times.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, a lot of times with impact sockets, they have to make them bigger because the steel is not as strong. So they're physically a larger socket, and that can cause some problems when you're in tight spaces, or you gotta get a socket in a channel or something.
Yeah.
So these are actually thin-walled impact sockets, which is really nice.
Because you might be wondering, well, then why don't I just buy impact sockets and only use them? But even thin-walled versions like these are still going to be a little bit bulkier than your standard sockets. So it is nice to have both. I would go so far as to say something you need to have.
Absolutely need to have going in the toolbox.
You gotta have an impact and an impact set.
Happy holidays, guys. We are doing our final merch drop of the year.
Yeah, and to say thank you guys for all the support this year, we're gonna include a free 5-sticker sticker pack with every order.
Yeah, so if you order the anime shirt, get a free sticker pack. We also have this in a hoodie if you're cold.
That's right. We also have it in a banner.
Bang, hang it in your shop, hang it in your room. If you don't want the anime one, we got the big time one.
Also got a couple new hats, big time auto parts.
Yes, this one that's on my head.
We've also got shirts. Walk with me, talk with me.
Lots of shirts. Short sleeve shirts for the hot boys, long sleeve shirts for the cold boys, and every single one of these shirts is made in the US of A. The cotton grown in the USA. The knitted shirts that we get here made in the USA. The printing done in the US of A.
We've also got shirts for your feet.
Socks. Sock check, Joby. And if you guys would like for the holiday season, you can also get gift cards. So go give those to your friends, to your loved ones. Thank you guys so much.
And that he was least controller.
It's not even the running that scares me.
Let's go.
And I don't even know how to describe this. Either the water's shallow or that's Goose Christ.
Well,
The
I'm
new side.
loading up right now. Be sorry. I got locked in on the YouTube video for a second.
What are we loading?
Whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay, we got
Let's do some zombies. We haven't done that yet.
I'm down as fuck.
Somebody's knocking on the front.
I kind of remember a little bit of the Easter eggs, but not really. It's gonna.
Yeah, I don't really.
It's gonna take me a minute.
No. I'm to do it. I'm too curious. Oh, it's just Amazon. Guys, you guys are so paranoid. All right. I'll unpack it on the kitchen table. Okay. Okay, we got them. So you see here, this woman sets a record with the balloons, and you're gonna see what she does with those balloons pretty quick. But she takes her hand and she starts doing stuff. I couldn't believe it. The sheer athleticism, the feat of strength, speed, dexterity, and precision is real. I mean, it's really impressive. Sometimes you see people and you're like, they're kind of unassuming, and then they do such incredible things that you're like, wow. I mean, that person is athletic, and I mean, it is, it just you're kind of jealous in a way, if that makes sense. And I cannot believe you are still watching. I cannot believe it. It's just. I'm kind of sick. Which is why I sound like this. But I love that you're still watching this.
1 sec.
Bye. See,
When someone's like, why are you single? I'm like, God.
Do not worry, I literally found the oven. Come here. When I first saw this, I tried
listening to the story a few times, but I got distracted by this oven with an invisible sliding door. I've never seen anything like it, so I wanted to figure out exactly what it was. This is an N30 60 by 60 centimeter stainless steel built-in oven. It's called a Neff hide and slide oven. Now, mind you, when I first saw this, I'm thinking, where is it? They're only based in the UK. So at that point, I'm like, well, will I have to go to London in order to find this oven? Well, this means I'm in London compared to somebody gave me this hat.
Hello.
So just got delivered.
Huh?
Pizza just got delivered.
Okay. I'm on the way. Still there?
Oh shit, brother. You didn't have to say less. Just love me like 2 pieces of that. If that's okay. So I can have one and JD can have one, and then we'll take that other piece and be good to go. For some reason it won't fucking... It's not taking my card. It's not taking my card. It's fucking... Shit. I just have it set up on my MasterCard, on my credit card. That's not locked. Oh, got me a Hawaiian too, bro. It's so fire. It's so fire. Super fire. Is it good? Sauced it up. Super sauced. Oh, they didn't extra sauce it? It's still not bad. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, throw me one of her pieces just to make sure I'm good. Bet, bet, bet. Love you, bro.
So much. We love you. So much. We love you.
All right, now that we got some standard impact sockets in the box, let's start talking about some specialty sockets.
Yeah, like swivel sockets.
Swivel sockets, dude. They can do like the wacky and wailing inflatable. A lot of companies make some sockets that have swivel joints built into them for when you can't quite get your ratchet square on top of a fastener. These sockets can actually bend and still turn so that you can get onto some tricky fasteners. So these are very nice to have. These from 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch with built-in swivels. It's nice. But they also sell just swivels.
Yeah.
You can stick in between any socket and your ratchet and effectively turn any socket into a swivel socket. The difference really is that the sockets with them built in cut down the overall length, so they're a little bit shorter, and every once in a while there will be a time when this is really the only way to get on a fastener. But I think they're just nice to have. I think you need to have a set of swivel adapters, and these, nice to have.
Even more special sockets. So we have things like E-Torx.
E-Torx, so like a female Torx head, very common on BMWs.
Right. This is a triple square impact socket set that
very
are
common on Volkswagens and Audis.
as well as ball head long hex big sockets.
These are one of my favorite tools. These are for removing Allen fasteners that are kind of far away and you can't quite get square on top of.
Right.
You can get into an internal hex fastener from at least 15 to 20 degrees offset.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, these are lifesavers.
That's right. And then they have a shorty set here, which is nice to have.
For when they're not so far away.
And then over here we have all of our extensions.
Holy smokes.
1/2 inch, 3/8 that are impact.
We are overextended.
Okay, impact extensions, what do you think?
What I
1/2 inch?
think is that they, I guess, are nice to have, but when you're using an impact gun, using extensions really kills the torque that gun is putting out. So whenever you can, don't use an extension with an impact gun.
If I would do any of these, I would get just the 1/2 inch, like we talked about before.
Yep.
Wobble sockets, they're nice.
That said, if you have universal sockets or universal joints, you don't really need these. So I think these are nice to have, but not necessary.
Okay.
I think what is necessary are a couple of general sets. So we got a 1/4 inch and a 3/8. You get some different lengths here, and obviously you can stack these all together to make a super long one if you need. So I think these are need to haves.
Super long johns.
These are nice to have.
Yeah, those are really nice to have. For your hex bits, ball sockets, I think these are key. They're a must. They're always going to be a situation where you can't get an Allen key or something in, and they speed up the process. So those are automatic keys for me.
I agree. Ball end, standard end, long and short. All keep for me, as well as the Torx bits for sure. And then when it comes to the triple squares and the female Torx, I think it depends on what you work on.
Yeah. And then over here we have some things that I think are also keeps. These are just adapter sets. Always nice to have these.
Yes.
Very nice. Now this is a more specific set. This is a oral filter socket set. Yeah. I've never used these. And then, oh man, the almighty crow's feet.
Yes. Yeah, so these are a specialty tool that, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't find a use for very often, but they are cool.
Yeah, I have used them a few times. For example, certain motorcycles, you'll need to attach the cylinder where you can't get a socket directly.
A crow's foot wrench. Have you ever seen them? It's basically,
I don't think so.
It's basically, so you know how you have a wrench. Not a ratchet, a wrench. So that's I know you know what a fucking wrench is, but I'm describing from my stream, sorry. It has one side that has an opening and the other side is a closed circle. They cut off the head with the opening and they put on the end of it where the pole would be, they put it to where you can attach a ratchet to it. So you can ratchet that every quarter turn or whatever if you can't get it into a tight space, but I've never had them.
Down, but you need to torque it down to spec, right? That being said, I'd maybe use them. G&T is my standard.
I touch mine all the time. I touch my crow's feet all the time when I'm looking for other stuff. I'm like,
I don't know if I've ever
seen
them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're nice to have, I assume. Broken?
Broken.
Yes,
But
it is.
Harbor Freight has the best policy when it comes to stuff like this.
That's one of the reasons this is not an ad. I love Harbor Freight. I go there all the time. I have since I can remember.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons, you know? Yeah, sometimes the stuff is a little junky, but you can get it replaced. Okay, that was a lot of sockets, but sockets are very useful, but only if you have something with which to turn them.
That's right.
That's where ratchets come in.
Ratchets in all shapes and sizes.
And finishes.
Plating, baby.
Wow. Ratchets are one of my favorite tools.
Yes.
So we've got swivels over here, 1/2 inch, 3/8 and quarter.
Okay.
And we've got our standard with the grippy tippies. You got flex head, 1/2, 3/8 and quarter.
Okay.
And you got standards with flex heads and stubbies.
And you got stubbies.
And I've got thoughts, dude.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's hear your thoughts, Bubba.
Well, where should we start? Let's start with what I like the least. I'm not a big swivel head guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a big swivel head guy.
I know. I know. I've never really found one I liked. I'll give these a shot, but they're just a little too flat.
Yeah, I love swivel heads. I especially like them on working on motorcycles because I can do it quick. I do this move where I do this.
leaves that go in a basket.
Well, I do that too, but I do it with flex head ratchets.
Oh, you do this?
I'm not sure why.
And you do this?
Yeah, for
That's
some
good.
reason I like that, the little detent in the head, I like it.
You like that too?
Yes, but this is really preference. What you really need is at least one ratchet in every size, 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch. For me, I like the standard metal handles. They clean off really easy, and I'm always making a mess of my tools. And I think this is one of those things where over your years, you'll definitely amass a collection of ratchets. And, you know, I've got one in pretty much every size or style, and I consider them all to be necessary.
But you will need at least one in every size.
Yes.
So those are
And then
key.
it's nice to have a long 1/2 inch, really tight stuff. It's nice to have a stubby 1/4 inch. Generally speaking, I try to use the smallest tool I can for stubby doing.
The stubbies are really nice. And a lot of these are 90 tooth, so they're, when you get in tight spaces, the tooth is...
The swing arc is shorter.
Yes. Now these
are the best ones of the bunch,
obviously. These are the
obviously.
best ones. I don't know if they tell you to use these or not, but we're definitely going to use them from here on out. I'm not touching a tool unless it's gold plated, baby. But these are great. And you know what these are actually cool for?
What's that now?
Give them to your buddy.
That's right.
There you go, buddy. I would say that ratchets, the action of a ratchet is a very personal preference.
Yeah.
You hear this?
Yeah, I hear it.
That's pretty tight, right?
Pretty good.
You know, like if we were a spec guy, we'd be specking it up right now. But really, when it comes to using it, it's just, hey,
It's all about feel.
how's it feel when you use it?
All right, let's box these suckers up, huh?
Box them up. Let's box them up.
Five and 7/8. I doubt that. 7 and 5/8.
All right, now that we've made our way through sockets and ratchets, let's talk about one of the most common tools of all time, the wrench. Yeah, so we got a bunch of options here, and while they all have a place in the toolbox, some are more useful than others, I think.
So I think the standard, everyone's got to have it, is just your classic combination wrench set. So I will have a closed end on one side and an open end on the other.
Standard ones, no tricks, no features, no ratcheting or anything like that, no flexing, but gotta have them.
Need them, gotta have them.
But what you really want to have is a set of ratcheting wrenches.
Right.
Possibly with a flexible head.
Oh, well, let me dig in my pile here and let me pull out a set of flex head ratcheting wrenches.
Yeah, these are my go-tos. These are the wrenches that get used the most in my kit, is a ratcheting flex head wrench.
These are the set of wrenches that when they're bad, I've chucked them across the shop.
They'll frustrate the hell out of you. Some people try to overcomplicate them, you know, put the switch on them that you're constantly flipping. So I like to have a set that don't switch. You just got to flip the wrench.
Yeah, when you flip the switch on accident.
And you're tightening and you don't realize it for like 3 turns.
Now, we all also have some specialty wrenches like,
whoa!
These are some ratcheted on one side, but fixed on the other.
Whoa, and they got like a deep head and they're dead flat.
Yeah, they're dead flat. They're long johns. This is something that is really nice to have.
They're not terribly different from these. These are extra long, but they're double box end, double ratcheting, and flex head. These are super cool, super useful. You get a lot of leverage, and you get flex heads on both sides. I love these, but they're just nice to have.
They're nice to have. And then you have obviously different sizes.
You got your stubbies, your stubby flex head ratcheting, your stubby standard head ratcheting with switches. You got your stubbies with no ratcheting. So basically you've got your standard length, longer ones, shorter ones, some with ratcheting heads, some with flex heads.
Right, and then you get into the more specialized ones like S-shaped wrenches. And then you get your open-end wrench sets that have an angle to it.
Yeah, now why do you need these weird shaped things?
Well, for this one in particular, I've used these to get exhaust bolts off. You know, you're trying to like reach around something in your engine bay, you gotta pull the exhaust manifold.
I know all about trying to give a reach around on an exhaust. Nice. And these are sort of a similar idea. They don't have as much of an S shape to them, but they do have two angled heads, one angled at 30 and one at 60 degrees, so that you get some angle options for sneaking the wrench into tricky spots. So.
And then finally, we have a set of offset box wrenches.
I love these.
These are great.
These get me out of all sorts of sticky situations.
Chewy! Chewy, come here. Get in here. You were saying.
I love these wrenches. Offset box wrenches are great for just tricky to reach spots where you can't quite fit
Two dudes yelling at their dog is fucking...
a whole ratchet and socket, and you can't get a wrench in for whatever reason, or maybe the fastener is really close to something else, so you need a thin wall, so you can't really get a whole wrench in there. These are great. They're very thin. They sit down sort of like a socket on a ratchet, and get you into all sorts of tricky spots. So I always have a set of these, and these are also great. I keep a cheap set of these on hand to cut up, because sometimes you'll just have that one bolt, and you can only get on it this way, but you only have this much room.
Right.
So I'll cut the ends off these and just use them as little tools for whatever.
The next time we have a click to analyze on our video that goes live, whoever edited that video has to get that tattooed.
You'll pay for it?
Yeah, I'll pay for it. 100%.
Dude, Kyle will just do it. No problem.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
So my wife tells me while I'm at work, I've actually never had a Big Mac. So I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe I should stop through McDonald's after work and order a Big Mac for the first time. Because it's going to deprive somebody of that experience. Then I realized my father and four, we got Big Macs at home. Big Mac smash burgers are for dinner. We're going to start out with King's Hawaiian slider buns. Get them nice and toasty with a little bit of mayo. I know you use butter, but you got to try mayo. It's definitely next level. We're going to go with the sliced Parisian cheese. Hey, while you're waiting for the smash burger finish line that's at the end of this video, to see that beautiful Big Mac slider, can you just do me a favor and slap that follow button? Put out food videos every week. Always fresh recipes, the best stuff to make. And it's never hard stuff. I know I don't do any of the big, huge flambe recipes. It's just like burgers and pasta and simple stuff. It's cheap. Because I'm trying to make it easy for you to cook at home, for you and your family, and save some money while things are tight. It's 2023, baby. College kids don't have to live on ramen noodles no more. They can eat at home and eat. I'm going to put the recipe for the Big Mac sauce over in the description. The rest of the video you should be able to follow on your own. The only difference to the sauce that I made versus the recipe is I added a little bit of that Who's Your Sister sauce. Now let's get to plating. I'm going to throw down my 2 sliders. That's all I need for me. It's a big slider. 2 pickles, deli fries, and a little bit of mumbo sauce. I'm about to get my Mac on. So my wife tells me, well, this dog doesn't actually bark. Instead, he yodels. This is the Basenji. It's a breed of hunting dog that originated in the Congo, where it was known as a dog of the bush. They have very little to no body odor, and because of a weirdly shaped larynx, Basenjis don't bark. These barkless dogs were used to hunt small game like probably rabbits or something. Also used to pack up the rat population since they were small enough to flush them out of their burrows. And apparently there have been stories of Maasai hunters using these dogs to take after Mufasa in the world. And if it's true, it's believed 4 to 5 Basenjis would get a line out in the open where hunters would surround it and make sure it didn't live long enough to see the sequel. And it's believed the Basenjis would have used their yodel to get the lion's attention. I can't tell you for sure if the lion story is true, but if you ever met a Basenji, you'd believe because they basically have the personality of a Duracell with a tail. That and the fact that they're pretty independent is why the Basenji is one of the most difficult dogs to train. But if your ancestors ran phase with lions, nobody'd be able to tell you. Since you're probably curious, here's what a barkless dog sounds like. This dog doesn't actually bark. Instead, he yodels.
Hold on, I just got done cooking. We just got cut into this bitch right here. When a normal person sees a whole brisket, it's pretty intimidating. It's a big old piece of meat. So I'm going to teach you how to cut this thing down into smaller sections and use it for other things besides just a big shitty brisket that the guy fucking dried out. So first thing I'm going to do is take the fat off the side here, set it to the side. We're going to use it later. Now we're going to separate these 2 pieces right here on top. That's the point. Okay, you see all that fat on there? That's perfect for a stew meat or to grind for some really good ground beef, or you can squeeze it with a little juice and make some corned beef. Now, I'm going to go ahead and square off the middle here. This is the flat, okay? Just square it off as much as you want. Center part you can use for your little and you can practice a little, and then the rest of the stuff doesn't have to go to waste, okay? Now, I get a little of that fat off. You're all good to go. We're going to cut these edges up, and they're going to be little boneless short ribs. No, they're not real short ribs, but just cook them up the same. They're going to be pretty damn good. This over here is some country-style ribs. Over there on top is a little bit of stew meat. We got some stuff to grind up, and that fat we're going to use for tallow. Now, I'm just going to seal all this stuff up, and if I screw that middle part up, I still got some stuff. Go practice your brisket. Let's go. Hold on, I just got done cooking this brisket. We just gotta cut into this bitch right here real.
When a normal.
Okay, no, that's great. That's awesome. Come here. I keep learning about new spiders every day. And I didn't ask. Does that make sense? Back it up. This is called the happy face spider. And apparently they're predominantly found in Hawaii. And the reason as to why it looks like they have a happy face on them is because it's actually a defense mechanism. In order to look more terrifying, get closer, it worked. it worked. You know, I'd never seen a spider to where if I were to look at it, I'm running the other direction, but I'm also still looking at it because I'm trying to figure out exactly what that smiley face looks like. Now, here's the thing. Normally, smiley face spiders have more of a red smile. Does that make sense? This one does not. It looks more like lemon grab from Adventure Time. So either two things are happening here. Either one, this is a smiley face spider, or two, somebody found this spider and painted the smiley face on it, and then just let the spider walk off into the world. So I don't know what's going on either way. I don't think I want to know.
What's the most money you make? I got catfished on a dating app a while back, and I'm just now brave enough to talk about this. I matched with this girl, and it was one of those matches that you're instantly like, something's wrong. I showed my friend, and I was like, this is a catfish, right? Instantly, I knew. And that's why this hurts me so bad. My friend looked at me and goes, it might be a catfish, but how bad are you going to feel about yourself if you don't reply and it's not a catfish? And the logic checked out at the time, but that is probably the worst advice I've ever got. Like 5 minutes in, she was like, yeah, I just signed a record deal. So I took that information and went back to my friend and was like, yeah, this is 100,000% a catfish. He said, yeah, but what if it's not? He was like, dude, you could have a hot, talented musical girlfriend. So I listened to him and I flirted hard with this girl. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I know I'm speeding up the story, but I mean, this went on for days. Like, I was talking with this person for a while, and I was like, all right, I gotta know for sure if this is a catfish or not. I messaged her, and I was like, all right, let's FaceTime. And they said, I can't, I'm sick. And that was red flag number 73. So then I just like asked, I was like, is this a catfish? And they replied and said, haha, what? No. And I swear to God, my friend looked at that and said, see? He was the devil on my shoulder throughout this whole experience. However, on day 3, I was like, using my brain. Now let's reverse image search this girl's pictures. Swear to God, the actual person like popped up, and it was like a woman in Australia with a husband. So I like screenshotted that and then sent it to like the catfish. And to this day, this is probably the most hurtful but funniest thing I've ever read. They just said, ha, got your stupid bitch ass. Basically, what I'm getting at is don't listen to your dumbass friends. Always listen to yourself. And if you're also a dumbass, I would just stay away from the internet, honestly. Pretty sick. Are you with her? Pretty sick today, so I just made chicken and veggies, just something simple. I got catfished on a date. Are you with her? No. No. Yeah. He's shocked. It's like, me? No. Show me boobies. No. You're married to her brother, though. That's pretty cool. You can do that here? Sorry. You got married in Utah? Really? That's good. Good for you. I didn't know you. You ever have one up there, big dog? I'm gonna keep staring at you till you answer my question. I'd ask you, but I know the answer. What? If you're like me, if you like wear like, you know, Bette Midler shirt or a mesh shirt, that's great. Should we swap behind the curtains? That'd be so funny. I would show wearing a mesh shirt. No, because I'll just be self-conscious, just be like, no, I don't want to. I'm not going to. You don't rule my life. Stop. Let's see. How would that work if I did it? No, there's no like way to get behind the curtain without, you know, me wanting to kiss your ass. You have nipple rings too? No, you do. Okay, I think I saw them do that. Yeah. Nice. Can I show everyone what you look like? Because you're so cool. Come on, girl. Me too, right? All right. My rainwater collection.
When I first saw this, I thought to myself, why is this video 35 minutes long? Come here, it's not. I just watched it so many times. After seeing this video, I started looking up classes that I can take to be a better painter, right? Because blending paints looks like the most therapeutic thing in the world. And you want to know how I know I need to be better at painting? Because I thought this was honey for the first 5 times I watched it. Does that make sense? I thought it was honey, then I thought it was mayonnaise, and then now I'm finding out that it is in fact paint. It is paint, and I think I need to rewatch the video about 50 more times just to really make sure that it's paint. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Probably the Marine Corps is the best branch of service by far.
Somebody gave me a bag of pomegranates and said it was my destiny. Come here. Last week, I got a cast iron juicer. And I was juicing everything. And I was comparing how much juice I would get from the fruit in comparison to getting it in a container from the store and seeing how much money I would save, right? I did it for oranges, apples, pineapples. It was fantastic. And I thought to myself, I think we're good. I don't think we need to juice any more things until I was walking around today and somebody walked up, gave me a bag of pomegranates, and they said, you know what to do. Take this. I've never juiced a pomegranate before, so we'll see how much gets out of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, last pomegranate here. I already know this is going to be a good one. Hold on. Okay, this is my favorite part. This is retail price $17 worth of organic pomegranate juice. And we squeezed roughly $15 worth of pomegranates here. So we're going to see how much we actually got. Okay. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Are you going to get there? So I'm not gonna lie to you, this isn't too much of a difference in price, maybe $1 off. The only difference is this is very aesthetically never before, so I'll give it a try. Oh my goodness, that's good. Not enough juicing out of my system. I have enough to last me weeks. But this is the manual MCJ2 heavy duty juicer for those who are wondering. But this was a fantastic journey.
The thing that people always loved about pedophiles going to jail is like, oh, there's going to be some jail justice.
Well, there is, notwithstanding their policy, the BOP's policy. The guy that was Jared, the guy, subway guy, he ended up going to the same prison I was in. After I worked my way out of that higher security prison, the one behind the barbed wire fence that got to a camp, Jared got to my prison. Because it's a pedophile. It's a prison that has a lot of pedophiles.
The thing that people always loved about
I just saw a recipe for homemade hot chocolate. Come here, with homemade peppermint whipped cream. And here's the thing, I love chocolate. Therefore, I need to make it. Now, in regards to homemade hot chocolate, you want to make sure you have the right consistency and the right cup for it. Now, a lot of people like a thinner consistency. I actually like a thick consistency when it comes to hot chocolate, especially with the homemade whipped cream as well. I think it'll really add just a festive flavor. I'm really excited for it. So, with that being said, let's go. In the recipe, they said to use a half bar of dark chocolate and then 1.5 cups of milk and a half cup of heavy cream. And then you want to put it on the stove to simmer. Here's the milk and the heavy whipping cream. Now we let it get warm, and then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now we added 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder and sugar. Now we're going to mix. Next, we're going to slowly add our chocolate and then let it melt. After adding a splash of vanilla extract, you're going to let it warm up for about 2 more minutes. Now we pour the whipped cream. You want to put heavy whipping cream in the bowl and whisk it. Whisk until it gets thicker. So what it should look like after you add your peppermint extract and a little bit of powdered sugar. Now we add it to our hot chocolate. Let's give it a try. Yes. That's amazing. This elevates the decadent chocolate flavor so much. I am ready for December. Whenever it comes, I'll know how to make a good hot chocolate. This is an amazing recipe. I just saw a recipe for home ec.
Gary, I'm a former Taco Bell employee, and I'm showing you how to recreate your favorite menu items at home. Today, we're making the Crunchwrap Supreme.
I have worked in the food industry for years, and I know one thing for a fact. When somebody says, as a former employee of, take notes, write down the recipe because that is, in fact, the recipe. And now we are going to learn how to make crunch wraps at home for a way more affordable price. And I know what people are thinking. Jordan, don't you need the secret recipe for the ground beef first? You want to start with 1.5 tablespoons of masa harina, which is corn flour, and 4.5 teaspoons of chili powder, a half teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, a half teaspoon of paprika. Now, the paprika and the chili powder look the same, but they are not. Please don't mix up the measurements. I've done it before. And after that, you want to do a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin, a half teaspoon of garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of dried minced onion, and then 1/2 teaspoon of beef bouillon powder. Let this simmer, then we'll mix. Strain out some of the fat, and then you want to add the seasoning and 3/4 cup of water. Now we mix. Here's the ground beef. Next, you want to heat up an extra large 12-inch tortilla. First, you want to put the meat in the tortilla. Then add nacho cheese and cover it and push it down with a tostada shell. Next, put sour cream and lettuce on top. You can put tomatoes on it, but I don't like tomatoes. Now you're going to fold it in an octagon shape. Now to fold it, you're going to fold literally the corners inward, just like this, until you get an octagon shape. Now we're going to brown it on both sides. If both sides have browned really well, now we can cut it open. Okay, here is our Crunchwrap Supreme. Here we go. And for all these ingredients, it cost me about $15. And with that, we can make about 8 crunch wraps. So let's give it a try. I'm going to put beans in it next time, but that is amazing. Give it a try.
A former Taco Bell.
I know a lot of men and women follow me. Does anyone know if this is bad for a car? If you
sweetheart, you'll fucking live. You don't gotta worry about nothing. Some duct tape, a couple zip ties, and a fucking word with Jesus, and you'll be good to go. Maybe just pray a little bit more. Just a little bit more than usual. Might help. Stay safe.
And do you see how we're outcasted and segregated based off of basically the race? Like, could you imagine if that happened in real life? You don't read a lot, do you?
No,
Yeah, okay, well, sit down. I gotta tell you a lot. You see how we're outcasted and segregated based off of basically the race? Like,
This is the street corn dip. I smoked this before, and now we're going to do it in the crock pot. Starting off heavy, we're going to go in with the whitest ingredient you know, 3 big tablespoons of cream cheese, along with equal parts of cans of corn with the peppers in. 2 tablespoons of garlic and a dollop of daisy, about a 1/4 cup. This is Each recipe, so 16 ounces of pepper. Dice up 1 whole bunch of cilantro minus some of the stems. Bunch, bundle, either way. If it tastes like soap to you, leave it out. 1 sprinkle dinkle of tahini. If you like spice, go heavy on this stuff. It tastes great on fruit. Lit it on low with CNL. We come back to stir it up. If this far in the video, all I ask is you give me a follow for simple, easy recipes to do. And let me know what your favorite crockpot recipe is. Maybe I haven't made it yet. Let's try it and share it with everybody. After another hour with the lid on, we're going to come in with some lime juice, along with a little more tahini and some cotija cheese. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Make sure you serve it up with some thick chips like the Caso de Oro. I love them things because they're nice and salty and they hold up real good in that thick dip. I left the recipe down in the description. Go ahead and like it so it stays at the top. This is the street corn dip. I smoked this before.
Can I do 3 double doubles?
Do you want another?
Can I do actually animal style and protein style on all 3? Yep. Let's do to go, please. Perfect.
mission accomplished. Good work.
Can I do?
Still in back here. Yeah, whenever he's ready. Goose.
End of your youth, man. I just turned 36. You. That's a real reaction. No numbers got that high. Into your youth, man. I just turned 36. You. Damn.
Hey, y'all, let me show you how I do my apple biscuit cobbler. We're going to make us some cinnamon sugar. So I got 1 cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons of cinnamon. Just get that mixed up. 1 stick of melted butter. Then I got 2 cans of the Grand's flaky layers. I'm going to go ahead and get my pan grease. You're going to take your biscuits. You're going to dump them in your butter. You want to get them good and coated. And you're going to come over and put them in baking dish. I'm just going to pour that little bit of butter we got left right there on that top. I just have a 21-ounce can of apple pie filling. Got a spoonful. We're just going to go in between our biscuits. All right, y'all, and that's what it'll look like when you get all your apples stuffed between your biscuits. We're going to get it on our 350-degree grill. Remember, you can do this in the oven, too. We'll be back once it's done. All right, y'all, that was going for about 35 minutes. We're going to get it off there. Now, when you're baking this, you just want to look for the tops of your biscuits to be good and done and not gooey. Now that we got it off the grill, we're going to hit it with a little bit of caramel drizzle.
Where you at, Huddy?
We're going to use the second best thing to homemade. Here we go. Or merch is good. Hey, y'all, let me...
No, we probably should be scared of how smart these guys are. This is Inky the octopus, and he used to live in an aquarium in New Zealand. And I say used to because Inky actually escaped by slipping out of his tank when no one was looking. Apparently, he noticed a small gap at the top of his tank and Shawshanked his way out. Then he slithered across the floor until he found a 6-inch drain hole, which he, of course, managed to squeeze through. Fun fact, octopus have no bones or swim bladders, meaning a 600-pound octopus can fit through an opening the size of a quarter. Inky crawled to freedom through a 164-foot pipe of nastiness I don't even want to imagine. It's almost half the length of a football field until he reached the ocean. And nobody ever saw him again. The next day, workers noticed that the octopus was missing, and I like to think it went something like this. Only reason they even found out what happened was because Inky left a trail leading to the drain pipe, but when they searched it, he was gone. I watched that one scene from Finding Nemo and decided he had enough of the gimmicks. Now, I'm not saying we should be afraid of them, but you can't tell me this ain't some E.T. No, we probably should be scared of how smart these guys are.
Ever felt guilty of constantly saving recipes from TikTok and Instagram, but never using them? I have something to show you. With
Take off the concrete.
This is the most progress we've had.
Let's go.
That's it. I'm just watching. I'm not. I'm just watching, man. 6 foot tall safe. 1,000 pounds. Yep.
Carl's convinced that he's going to open the safe while we're waiting for the locksmith. I'm not even bothering to go get the other camera. So we're using iPhone. He only gets the calipers. 10 calipers. 5, 6, and 2, 2, 3 first. Definitely got 0 and 8. Got 0s and 8s in it? Yeah. 308. Just catch the code. Just catch the code. It's shut. Shut up. I literally just woke up. Hal woke me up and goes, dude, just, are you kidding? How you'll just catch the code out of all combinations. Since this was a gun order. 5, 6, or 2, 2, 3. He said it had 3s and 8s in it. Yeah, I was like, the concrete.
This is the most progress we've had.
Let's go.
So I got a call from the neighbors, and they was like, hey, John, you think you could help us build a doghouse? And that's when I responded with, look, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to build it completely for free for you, and I'm going to buy all the material. So that's exactly what I'm doing here today, y'all. Building my neighbors a doghouse completely for free just because they didn't ask me to. Now, I partnered with a company named Angie on this project, so y'all know I'm about to take it all the way over the top and get them something that they won't even believe. Now, when I was designing this doghouse, I really wasn't even thinking about a budget. And to be honest, I really don't think about a budget on none of my projects. Whenever I go to somebody's house and I'm doing something for them for free, I just have a vision and I do whatever it takes to bring that vision alive. But the bad part about that, y'all, is sometimes the projects can cost me like $100, or sometimes they could go well over $2,000. And people are always telling me, John, you got to stop doing this stuff for free. On some of your jobs, man, you got to get paid. But to be for real, y'all, I really just enjoy doing this stuff. And since I'm able to do it for people for free, that's just something I do.
Yo,
I mean,
Brady, I got
really
a
ain't
question
got
for
no
you.
other answer.
Where you been at? Holy shit.
I had to take a piss, and then I didn't realize Destiny was here, so I just talked to Destiny for a quick sec while
Oh, yeah.
Jada was there, and Jada was talking to her, so
Yeah,
we were just
chill,
yapping.
chill.
What you talking about? What were you asking me while I was
I've
gone?
been asking you, where the fuck you at? When you ready? Where you at? You ready? Where you at?
No, I'm not ready. I had to re-up on my ultimate subscription. One seckie.
Yeah, you're big chillin', bro.
I'm loading up right now, though. I'm loading up right now. Plus, I
I'm
honestly,
about to go grab a Delo.
say less. I just grabbed a selfie.
But hit me. What were you about to say?
Oh yeah. When do you need to clean your bong next? So
Now.
I'm asking. Can you at least help me transport mine, if not clean mine too? I know that's like asking a lot of you, but I don't want to ask Jada to do it because she's not gonna know how to get the reclaim out of it carefully enough, and I don't want to fucking be on my scooter and trip and fall and break my bong, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, I can do it when I do mine. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I mean, mine needs done, but whenever you do yours, it's fine. I don't need you to be like, do it tonight. But like within the next week, if we could do it within the next week or so. And the only reason I'm asking is because I can't even carry it up the stairs. And I mean, I can kind of just sit it in the sink with some alcohol and shake it up with some alcohol and then rinse some hot water in it and get all the gunk out of it. But I'm kind of scared to try to get my reclaim out. I kind of need help with that. And I got a fat chunk that I've already lost, and I got another fat chunk I'm close to losing. So I gotta at least, like, this is a fat chunk. We kind of need to get this boy probably soon. If we don't, I think we can put a paper towel in the sink and like catch it as it comes out. Nazi zombies. Let's go. Come grab a Dolo. Could you do me a favor as well? On your way down in my scooter right in front of the stairs, could you grab my nicotine pouches that are in there? Hey, before you guys come down, will you grab my nicotine pouches out of my scooter? Huh? Go watch it. I don't care.
Do they got it?
I don't know if they're coming.
Alright, I'm on the way. If they don't, I got you.
Nazi zombies. Let's go, boys. Let's go, chat. What's good, chat? No viewers yet? That's fine. We don't need viewers. Huh? In my scooter. Should be on the side pockets. I love you. Bye. You look very cute. You look very cute, my love.
Alright, nigga.
Yo. It doesn't matter. I don't have any viewers, bro. It does not matter.
They can't hear me anyway, can they?
Yeah, they definitely can.
They can hear me?
Yeah, they can hear my whole desktop.
How can they hear me?
It's got
That doesn't make
audio.
sense.
Go watch my stream. You'll hear yourself.
Whoops.
Desktop
My fault,
audio.
my boy.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't have any viewers. I don't care. You're the one who will get canceled, not me. I'm just kidding.
Facts. Damn. Pop a dab up real quick and custom multiplayer.
Yeah,
I don't remember how to set this shit up.
I was just.
I think it's custom.
Oh, here it is. I got it. I can invite you.
Fingering it out. Yeah.
Or join me if you can join me. Or I just have to go to
social. Friends. Huddy. Join.
Yeah, Nazi zombies. There we go. I got it.
Nah, I'm dabbing up real quick.
Fuck it, I'll do one too.
I'ma have to dick you down on some bullshit.
What are you singing?
You ain't never heard that?
No, I thought you was gonna be singing some The Cow. The Cow. The Cow.
Oh, nah.
The milk cow. The milk cow.
The same cow. The same cow.
The same cow. I will not change my cow. The cow. The cat is black. The cat is black.
The flying cat.
Oh yeah, the flying cat. The flying cat. The flying cat.
I should be hitting those.
Every day she goes to the club and she buys a bottle. Every day she goes to the club and she buys a bottle.
Everyone sees her and they say, "Whoa, look at that."
That was the best part, yeah. That's what I was trying to remember right there. I was trying to remember what that was. Because it was like, yeah. She's funny. I like how she does it too.
Yeah. Because it's not like exact. I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Right, yeah. I mean, you can only translate so much.
Yeah.
And I know, like, I mean, hey, if y'all niggas getting down to having cows, y'all niggas getting down to having cows. Good for y'all.
Yeah.
I don't care about having cows, to be honest.
La vaca, la vaca, la vaca, la vaca. I'm good to go.
Bet. I have to kill 250 zombies in the next hour. Make sure you go to supplies, click get new orders, and then click get some missions you need to do.
I think I have all my orders accepted. How do I see the ones that I have?
Go to quartermaster and contracts, I think. Well, that's what I did. Go to quartermaster
Contracts, yeah. I've killed a treasure zombie, kill 175 using fire, 250 zombies.
That's what I did. Do that one.
I've
And then
a
there's
bunch of
another one
them.
you can do. Yeah, they're all going to be the same. All your 3 are the same as mine. The top 3. Shock and awe. Stun 2 zombies with shocks. 200 zombies with shocks. So survive 10 waves without leaving the board. Open all the doors in the map. Survive 20 waves. And then there's another one that's kill 400 zombies. Oh, by the way, go to stay in officer or stay in supplies, then go to mail officer.
Huh?
Where are you at right now on your screen?
Sorry, I just had to turn the music off.
No, you're good. Where are you at on the screen?
I'm back at the lobby.
Go back to supplies and click mail officer and collect your payroll. You should have $200.
Yes, sir.
And then we can also go to get new orders. See if there's any. All these have 9 hours left on them, so we'll do those later. Alright, lobby. We're gonna go to. Excuse me, the regular place. What's your loadout gonna be?
I'm probably gonna grab a medic.
Okay. We'll go offense. We gotta throw that shit out. Keep us alive.
Yup.
Oh wait, you need to add your consumables too. Sorry. Go to soldier. Go to consumables. And then add 1 and 2. I did refund coupon and I did blitz machine coupon. So I get 25% of the jolts that I spend. So I basically get 25% off anything I spend. And then I get a 50% off at the blitz machines. So like the small little power-ups, I get 50% off.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Cause I have hella.
Yeah, it's 3 and I have 3.
Yep.
Bet. Start the match, let's go. Yo, my ankle's so fat on the outside of my ball, on the ball, like where it goes on the outside. It's fat, bro.
Like swollen or metal?
I'm really hoping it's swollen because it looks a little deformed, and it's not noticeable unless you're like staring at it at a certain angle, to be honest. But I think in the next couple weeks the swelling will go down.
I bet, yeah.
I'm ordering one of those lockout kits on Amazon, so we have one, like a full fucking lockout kit, 2 airbags instead of just one.
Quiet is good. Let's hope it stays that way.
How much is this game? Oh, yeah, I thought it was 75. That's why I made it. Yo, I just threw a grenade, my bad. Settings. Binding. Oh, man.
plug my controller in really fast, honestly, before it starts lagging out.
I don't have a rebuild button.
Maybe these ones we can't. No, I don't see them right here either. I know we need to turn on gas over here.
Yeah, there's another one in this alleyway, I think.
And then another one all the way over here on this wall.
Look, the gas is pumping, but we might need more.
Okay. Activate the pilot light. Boom. Track is ready to activate whenever we want. SMG.
SV40.
I think that's a better one.
Oh, wow.
I think that's the better one.
You just stand over there and kill 2 zombies, you'll get it. You swap your pistol.
Literally, yeah.
Free fire, ready to activate. Also, I can free fire on non-touch fire.
Bloody hell, who called them the earthquakes?
Nuke. Oops. I'm gonna not gonna activate that yet. I'm gonna wait a minute. Yeah. Let's just get this shit done. Get as much as we can done as possible. As possible. That's it. Power on.
Nothing any. Wave 16 complete. What's this power up over here? Armor? Come buy this for 500. You just got, we have 2,500 buy this one. We need to find our next power up. I think it's in this location.
They won't stay down. Dead means dead,
Get
Jacob.
this weapon damage increase over here.
These ghouls keep getting stronger and faster.
We're jumping down. Insta-kill.
I got 33. Ready for an escape.
Max health.
I still have free fire ready to go whenever we need it.
I'm just about this.
What'd you get?
That
Just that
purple
extra
thing up
missing
here.
there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the weapons damage.
Yep.
I want to get a better weapon. Yours might be a better SMG, to be honest. I feel like yours is a lot
I need ammo. Oh no.
I got one more on me. So we can kind of chill for a minute, take our breath here. That was a pretty hectic round. We have one zombie right here on me.
Gonna come get the shotgun and some ammo.
Zombie is following us.
And some armor, I mean.
Ooh, fancy.
It says I already have the shield.
Yeah, I thought we could double up on it because
I thought we could too.
But definitely get this weapon damage for the shotgun, which you should already have. Yeah,
Yep.
because it stacks on all weapons.
He's coming down that hallway.
I want to look at some other weapons before we get the That's okay.
Yeah.
Type one. Is there one downstairs?
I don't remember. But there is the sprint down there that makes us run faster. That's a good power up.
He's on my ass.
Oh, I don't have enough
How much is it?
to though.
Alright, man, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We got an instant kill. On this zombie just gave us an instant kill, so I'm gonna wait. Hopefully it'll wait 30 seconds. We can start the round.
Eight,
Nice.
seven,
I'm gonna wait as long as we can.
Grab it now. Go. Nice.
I'm happy with that.
Yep. You're chilling.
You know, there's more to life than killing loads and loads of rotten Nazis.
After this round, I'm gonna grab this place that probably has a mystery.
Yeah, no dogs in this one. Those are the dogs. Damn, that nigga was fucking me up.
Looks like we need a really power to get through.
You must be Klaus's friend. The allies you hope to escape. You are too late. I saw the traitor just before you arrived.
Increased melee damage.
A station for building guns. How
It's probably a
nice.
mistake.
For regular ballistic buffet.
Oh well.
That's some of this handy electrical MacGuffin. Watts, amps, full of jokes.
Nice. Another max ammo. 2 max ammos that round. See what we get.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Holy shit.
Run out, get out of there. Whatever the fuck that is, grab that.
Somebody needs a drink!
He's dead. We're good.
Yeah. Bitch. Wait, I still haven't even used my power up yet. I'm done. What? I've never been down here.
There's something over here that we need to do. That's a trap. There's something around here. It has something to do... Oh, my fault, my fault.
He's the last one, so I'll draw him away while you lose.
So, I don't remember exactly what it is. 100%. But it has something to do with this pipe up here, I'm pretty sure, right here.
Doc, you are one
But
sec,
that's not
puppy.
open right
Hang on a
now.
sec.
Haha, there's another one on me. Oh, I just grabbed a nuke, I'm so sorry. He had the nuke and literally I just walked right into it. I'm gonna grab this up here.
Don't grab that melee, no.
No? I can drop it later, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's this door. No, requires power reroute. Maybe it's this door? I was trying to save you, sorry.
We have to turn that crank.
Got it.
Unless you need it.
I did for my shotgun. Oh fuck, we got another one of those big ass niggas over there.
Save him and kind of chill and throw. I'll throw a grenade. Alright, he's coming right here. Yep, he's stuck. Run. I was about to say,
Dead.
that grenade hit him hard, bro.
That crank this up. Faster reload right there. Insta kill.
Gosh, I can reload like a second now. So I do have a dude sitting over here at the stairwell. Electric attack on reload. Oh, this might be. I might grab it. I'm gonna save my fourth one for a minute. I'm not grabbing it yet, but I might save that.
See, there's something to do with these things right here.
Okay.
We have to do something with those.
That's one.
Yes. And then there's something else we need to do in time. There's something else. It's close. You can hear the clock ticking.
Probably down here. It's probably down here.
My
probably something like this. Let's wait for like the last zombie.
And then open the pit wall.
Try to look around.
Oh, I'd love to have a taste of Serbian revenge. Fucking hell!
No. Oh, fuck. I tried to get a gun because I don't have any ammo. Oh, fuck. We got that big nigga.
With the flamethrower?
Yep.
It's on a bloody timer!
Set this trap off.
Got a sticky on the front.
We gotta shoot him mostly in the back. Oh, no. I'm coming around. You're not dead.
He's weak. I was just letting you know.
Where's he at?
He's all the way behind you. You do have a juice coming up on me. You'll be good. I got Cooper. Oh,
No shot.
Run.
No way.
You have a silver?
I did. I should have another one.
Oh, I do.
Hold that.
I do. Okay, give me a second. Lots of fire. Run away from the zombie.
I'm about to lose my sprint.
Red. No! Okay.
No. I might die, Hattie. You might have to clutch it. You're gonna have to clutch. Yeah, I'm dead. Holy shit.
I made the wrong turn. That was the worst turn I could have made. Yo, hey, brother. We haven't played this shit in how long? And we just made it 14 rounds? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Hell yeah.
14 rounds is crazy. I can't believe you remembered how to turn the power on. That was nuts. Yo, we should watch Two Broke Girls. That should be a show we should watch. Two Broke Girls? What is it?
Two Broke Girls.
Nice. I unlocked a weapon. I still don't have a loadout. So I need to be level 5. Very nice.
2 more levels.
Yeah, we need to do another one of those. Another game. Another game will be good to go. We forgot to use ends. Bro, we forgot to use ends and M's. We need, as soon as we start up, we need to press. I'm gonna press N and M, so we get those power ups. So everything's half cost. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, we totally forgot about that.
I'm gonna be offensive again. You need to remember your power up.
Gonna be
as a
support.
medic, or
Yeah, I
support
know
medic or
it.
Support, remember that too.
Yeah, mine is with medic. I go into mask mode and they can't see me. I used to freaking I should save that for when you go down so I can revive you when I'm a medic. That's when I need to use that, but
You can just spam it and just be done.
yeah.
I'm trying to find what it just was. See how many self revives I have. Have any supply drops? About to. I'll have to kill like 34, 35 more zombies. 36 actually.
The whole town is deserted.
What's this one? Quick revive is right here for 15. That's where quick revive is.
Yeah, we need to top that first.
Agreed. We need to get that first, and then we need to get extra damage.
You just dropped Jolt.
That's me dropping. I get dropped.
Yeah, you did.
Here you go.
How many ways can we survive here? Oh, this is where we
That's where you go when you, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't have any more ammo. We gotta get out.
Huh? What does that do?
power. Open the bunker door.
That sounds like flies buzzing. But it's too cold for flies.
Find the salt mine door. Yeah, we need to go get extra power for our
Laboratory.
Looks like we'll need to reroute the storm a bit faster. We're going to need something better than bullets.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. We're gonna get cornered in there.
Yeah. We need to find the salt mine door.
Alright, I'm going to get extra damage.
You must be Clausen's friend. The allies you hope to escape with. You are too late. I caught the traitor just before you arrived.
Damn. They make you pay for everything here.
Oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
Nuke? I'll get it at last second.
Yeah, get it once it goes over.
I gotta get it before it disappears. Okay. We got bunker door open. Fucking salt mine door.
I think it's down where
Don't jump out at me like that, nigga.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Another kind of weapon station.
That's the board. I think we need to go down here. Every door will tell us where it's at, but I think salt mines is over by the water, where that water trap is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's go see. Behind you.
It might be in the other dungeon. This is sewers.
Sewers. Courtyard.
This has another opening over here, doesn't it? Right down the stairs. Oh, that's back into the same
Oh no, I fucked up. Oh, I really almost fucked up. I almost fucked up. I just almost went down here and cornered myself and blah blah blah. It was just, and I did fuck up because I switched my mystery gun out with my freaking primary instead of my pistol. Salt mine door. I really don't think it's anymore. I swear you did something to redirect.
It was in the yeah, it was in the board. It was in the redirected power like at the top of the stairs.
The big ones can move.
Myself? Seriously?
I have two left. It says I have two left.
Got yourself right.
Nice, nice.
They grow quicker and more powerful with every attempt. Evidence towards some sort of
I think
consciousness. Hive mind. Richter says that there are
on the second supply near the salt mine door.
of a dead man's thought. That's ridiculous. But one can only wonder. It is the one that
Sewers.
I have the thing that makes
Holy Roman finding this sword during the crusade. The sword that he claimed to have been forged with truth.
giving that to me?
Get my weapon power up there.
Holy shit. So did we redirect power, or?
I mean,
Open the salt mine door still.
yeah, still does open.
Oh, motherfuckers. No, so. Hell yeah.
Alright, this is where we died last time. Just stay vigilant. Stay up on ammo. Use free fire when we need it.
We might need to watch the fucking video and figure out where that shit is.
I can feel the energy coming off this thing. The goddamn ground is shaking.
Nuke. I should have waited. Sorry.
I don't care. No, that's fine.
I hear big footsteps, like.
The biggest fucking zombie you've ever seen with the fucking flamethrower, yeah.
Yeah. Bring him to courtyard.
I'm down.
Shit, do you have
I
self?
have one self left. Yeah. I'm good. I'm letting them scramble in.
Alright. About to grab Max. Yeah, do it.
Oh, I need to bring 3 fighters, bro. Okay, you have to save it.
I got you.
Switch around. I'm gonna wait zombie farther from the zombie.
I'm gonna slow down so they can catch up. Oh fuck, no I'm not. He's fast.
You're gonna have zombies come to the other side.
Mother, how do I get stopped like that? Oh, fuck this game.
14th or shit, huh?
How do I get stopped like that? Fuck you. Why was I not shooting them? Oh my god. I hate the movement in this game.
I agree. We can watch a video on the assault door. On Discord real quick, I'll pull it up. We can watch it right
Yeah, my team would have done pretty good.
Not too sure how to empower to observe this all nights. Don't worry, he is a simple guide on opening it. Place him to the footage.
Once we find that door, we can figure most of it out.
It is easy for you to both fire and
Figure out that power.
There will be 2 areas of the map where you can reroute power on. You need to press square or X to reroute it. There's a timer between when you need to press them. I recommend following the rule that's taken in this video for the easiest.
So
Yes, there's a timer.
it's downstairs. Yes, so I have
Pause
to
that.
hit
I
one.
want to
You
thank
have to
Kathleen Plays on Twitter for the footage inspired.
downstairs.
The salt line door is found in the command room and is used to be open for
command
both
room.
fireworks Easter egg and the Tesla gun build. The command room is used to be open for both fireworks Easter egg and the Tesla gun build.
The morgue.
There will be 2 areas of the map where you can reroute power on. You need to press square or X to reroute it. There's a timer between when you need to press them. I recommend following the rule that's taken in this video for the easiest method.
I should
Let's
not
go
be
through the
surprised.
morgue.
This is what happens when one surrenders his soul to
Up.
power.
And
Looks
center.
like we'll need to reroute the power to get through.
Back through there.
Yes. I knew it was one side to the other side.
Yep, it's up top. Okay, so it's in the morgue.
You know where that one is?
I know
should
where
know where
this
the,
one is.
the first
the other
one is.
The other one's in the morgue right here.
Easter egg and the
You
Tesla
open
gun
this
build.
gate to
There
go
are 2
down
areas
into
of the
this
map where you can
room.
reroute power on. You need to press
Go
square or
upstairs.
X to reroute it. There's a timer between when you
Turn
need to
left,
press them. I
then
recommend
right,
following the rule
then
that's
left
taken in this video.
But there's another way there. We can get through there to there through the bunker. But we can do that
I
way.
don't
We
care
can do
where
whatever way you
go,
want.
As long as you know where to
Yeah.
go.
I think I know where to go.
Alright, if not, I'll find it. I'll know where to go, and I'll come show you where to go, and then you can be there, and I'll go to the whatever. We'll work it out. Soldiers, the loadouts.
I need one more level. Let me look at supplies.
Oh yeah, let me go to the contract. Get my consumable. Consumable supplies. Oh goodness. Thrower self-res. 3 self-reses. Let's go.
Greedy.
Alright, I'm doing kill 400 zombies next. It's my contract. Alright, ready. Whenever you are.
Supply drop or something.
Click E on your keyboard.
There it is. Okay. I got a lot of shit.
Yeah, you probably do if you have the ultimate.
Finish this beer.
You ready?
Yeah.
Lau said that death had come to this place.
Not bad. The female. Not bad. Sorry, I'm streaming on me. You got free fire, by the way. You can just press B and you get unlimited ammo. If you run out of ammo, just press B. I can't believe we can't refill those. That's ridiculous.
No power. Maybe there's a generator somewhere.
You must be Klaus's friend. The allies you hope to escape. But late, I'm concentrated chatting with you.
I'm not one of them.
I need
ready?
Yeah, I'm looking.
There. I think we can get through now.
Good.
Hey, Rich, you got TK, drop me. Nope, running back.
I think this is gonna be higher. Oh, fuck that. You gave me a fucking revolver? Fucking mother. Oh, I got the ring 5. I got the ring 5, I can do my loadouts now. You give me a freaking pistol. Sure, Jack in the Box, nice, but I need a fucking gun. Ah! Please. No, is that it? Oh, fuck. We gotta find the mystery box again. It disappeared. Bro,
Yo, I love how you kill him every time, but I envy someone close to me. But yeah, I'm like, nice. I'm fun. I really finish dude off, like,
oh, no shot. You're natural. Oh my gosh. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah, that was fucking perfect timing, bro. Right on. Oh, fuck, no.
oh my gosh.
Oh. Did you get your shit? Oh fuck, he's already out here. Oh man, no. Let me stop it. Oh fuck. Ah, yeah. Okay, we're ready. Come to you. He's coming down. Bro. Oh my gosh. Damn, I thought I could get him. Damn, I don't have any fucking self-reses either. Ah, pushing my way. I'm bleeding fast though. Holy shit. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh shit. Hit the drop, hit the drop, hit the drop. Woohoo! Motherfucker, reload. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I think
This is where the is restricted for weapons.
oh fuck.
I have it, you. Our evolutionary to repel
Look.
We need to get it back under our control. And you who are lying around it, you will not develop.
Stop fucking me menacingly. Alright, I got a break here. I got enough pressure, maybe I got this. Pushing you. No shot. Res. Yes. He's dead. Yep. It's OP. It's over here at the purple power-up thing. We what? I don't fucking know where that shit's at. Maybe it's back here though. Shotty's right there. That's for the tower. Oh, I got stuck.
Target ahead! Good call!
No shot, I'm down.
I just died. Bro, I turned around to start reloading and I fucking died. And then the fucking box right there.
The mystery box? No.
Right there the whole time. Yo, 18 rounds.
I kind of forgot about that. I forgot about that part of the map.
I did too until right then.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
I'm ready for a break. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm zombied out. I got to my loadout. That was kind of my goal.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. I'm happy. More later. Maybe have like a live
Hell yeah.
Exit, desktop, wait, I'm out of there.
Yeah. We had the video right
For the
there. We
easiest
should just have to watch it. I was gonna say.
Looks like we'll need to reroute the power to get through.
They have the salt mine dozer, and you can progress in the Easter egg or start building your Tesla. Hope you enjoyed this video from New Gaming. See you next time.
And then that's how we build a Tesla gun. That's how we build like a super powered
OP gun.
Yeah.
Nice. Super hot fire.
The next time we have a click to analyze on our video that goes live, whoever edited that video has to get that
These guys,
tattooed.
right here. They went to Harbor Freight and they bought.
Ah, drivers. I call them drivers. Yeah. We got our classic screwdrivers. These are my favorite ones. Nut drivers. Just because of the name. And then we have our classic torques. Yeah, these are more of a T-handle situation and standard Allen. Yeah, T-handles are also really nice. You get a ton of leverage on them. And they're essentially a regular Allen key inside of a handle. So you still have the short end sticking out the side of the handle. So they're very convenient if you have the space to use them. And if you don't, then you have the sockets that we got earlier. What do you think? Are these must-have? I think they're nice to have. I think this is must-haves for me. And then we have nut drivers here where these are nice to have. I don't use these a whole bunch. I've never really understood them, to be totally honest. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're doing a repetitive job where you're driving the same couple size nuts, maybe it's handy. But I would say you should save your money on these and just get a set of sockets, and you can buy a 1/4-inch driver that you can throw any socket on, and then you effectively have this whole set. So, yeah. All right, let's get to unboxing. Different types of pliers. Now, I actually really love Icon pliers. I like the handles. Some people don't. Guys who come from the Snap-on world might not like this plastic. That's what they're emulating. Yeah, I think Snap-on has a version of this. And so does Knipex. Knipex. Which we've been calling Knipex for the last time. And probably will continue to do so, but it is Knipex. I didn't actually realize Icon was making a set of these. This is essentially pliers meets an adjustable wrench. Yep. These are great. They have a lot of different teeth here, so you get, and that's kind of a theme across a lot of these, is that you have a lot of jaw settings. So these grip nice and square to whatever you're trying to grip, just like a wrench would, and you get mad adjustability. Oh yeah, dude. Well, I just look at the guy, man. But so the trick of these is that the jaws move parallel to one another. So just like a wrench or an adjustable wrench, you can grab onto a fastener really quickly with these. They're super handy. Maybe not for everything, but something that's not super tight or whatever, these are super, super useful, and they get a great grip. Goes from 50 all the way down to, well, less than 12. But yeah, 12. It goes all the way down to all the way closed. Yeah. So you don't get a whole lot of tools that have that much versatility. I honestly, I have these in a couple different sizes. I use them all the time. But when it comes to having a list of pliers that you absolutely need, you got your Old Faithful, needle nose, gonna always need a good set of needle nose. Slip joint pliers, these are actually great. I use slip joint pliers all the time. These are satisfying to handle. Oh, those are some big snap ring pliers. Yeah. We also have a whole set of snap ring pliers. These are pretty cool too. This is like a version of a slip joint plier. Yeah, these are great. Very similar to Knipex. Very similar to Knipex. Yeah, these are spectacular. The angles on the jaws let this take a really nice bite into hex fasteners. You also get this channel through the nose, so you can hold on to like a cylindrical object pointing out this way without losing grip, which is really handy. Try to do that with a flat set and you're gonna lose whatever you're holding. So these are super useful. They've got a lot of little tricks up their sleeve, and yeah, I would recommend picking up a set. So then you got your cutters, gotta have a good set of cutters. These are great. They also have flush cut pliers, which I love. These things are sharp as shit. You know what I used these the other day to do?
Clip your toenails.
You guys dang right. Anyways, these are absolutely fantastic. These cutters are sharp and they're flush cut. So I use these a lot with zip ties.
Yeah, trim and zip ties. Yeah, these are great for
These
getting
do
a nice,
just as good. But
yeah, but these are a nice, precise cut, and they get into smaller, tighter places.
These are new that I haven't used yet.
Pistol grip pliers in my lap at all time.
Yeah.
Pistol grip pliers in my lap at all time. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it.
Pop, 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 pop. And we got adjustable joint pliers right here.
Classics.
Classic. I don't use these, and I probably should, to pull off fuel lines, to pull off hoses.
I never use them.
I never think about it, but they are really useful when you do use them. I just never remember to use them.
Also great for
Ow.
So close.
Then we got wire strippers. Always need a good set of wire strippers.
Love a good stripper.
I've never used these set. These look really
I actually,
interesting.
yeah.
Oh.
Just a manual yank?
Yeah, but these are also made in the